Okay, I want to just say right off the bat that this is an example of a pleasant surprise. So let me just look at the details real quick again before we get started. So yeah, high speed car chase, X Pack employing and a mode with Okay, so unfortunately, I'm not good enough. We didn't get to that rail shooting part. But I would have. I assumed that would have been like good. So in that case, what we're looking at here is three different video game styles in one video game. You got side scrolling, you got you have car chases, which are like vertical shooters, and then rail shooting. So all three are in this game. That's really cool. I think that's really cool that there's like three genres here. And I can't speak on the rail shooting thing. I'm sorry because I'm just not good enough to defeat that boss. It's like really hard, and I'll speak on the difficulty in a second. But yeah, it's impressive that it has all these genres and that they seem to all work really well. Like that shooting segment was that beginning car chase segment was frantic, but it was a lot of fun to do. You had like the three different gear speeds at which you can move the car, and then the gun on the car too. The side-scrolling things are actually pretty cool because you can switch between sword, gun, and grenade on the fly, which is really cool. Honestly, I think that's a neat style, and the difficulty wasn't too unfair, honestly, except for that boss. That ninja boss. That's a that's a power creep if I ever saw one. Like a difficulty spike. I'm sorry, that's the real word I was looking for. A difficulty spike. Because otherwise, the game was very fair. But as soon as you get to that ninja fight, oh my god, like that was a really hard fight. And he was only the second boss. I can only imagine how much tougher the boss goes. But that being said, as really hard as that boss was, I really had the desire to beat him, and I would like to still do that. Like, and that's the biggest takeaway from this game: the fact that I actually want to play this more, to see that third gameplay style, and to defeat that boss. I think that says a lot. Like, this game pleasantly surprised me of how fun it was, and it's not too unfair. You have 3 lives, but you don't go all the way back to the beginning of the game like so many NES games do. Those are the games that like, oh man, that's the one thing why spend points like saves a lot of these games from being unplayable, because when you start them and lose and you start all the way back from the beginning of the game, then what are you going to do? Let's say you got to like level 37 out of 40 and then you lost all your lives, so now go do start from this level 1 again, or you need a password system to go to this. No, you can just, as long as you're patient, you can keep going to this game as long as you want, and make a spend point if you have to leave, and then you're good to go, or make a spend point before the boss if you really don't want to do the whole level over. But this game's difficulty, I feel, again, aside from that ninja boss who's like really hard, feels fair. And I do like that there's different gameplay styles. It's a nice surprise. Vice Project Doom, have your spend points ready, but I actually recommend this game. I think it does hold up. And I didn't know anything about this game before I started today. And now I'm like, I want to play more. That doesn't really happen too often, where I just genuinely want to play more. I ain't saying play it through because, again, if that ninja boss was a little easier, maybe I would have been loading some false security and be like, yeah, let's do a full playthrough. It's like, I might play this on my own time. I don't think I'm going to do like a video playthrough of this game, but I do want to play more. I do. And again, I can't stress this enough. I did not go into this episode thinking that I was going to start this game and wanting to play more of it. That doesn't happen too often, where I just like come out of it like I just want to play more. So yeah, I give this game a good recommendation. Like, if you just like games, just give it a try, because there's the multiple styles here. I can see a lot of people being turned off by that ninja boss though. That might be a deterrent for a lot of people, because wow, that's a big difficulty spike. But I want to see if I can beat him. I'm gonna look up video on how to defeat that guy, what strategy they use, and try to emulate that and see how much further I can get in this game. So yeah, if you like a little challenge, you like a bunch of different gameplay styles, give this game a try. It surprised me. It might even surprise you about how much you enjoy it. Yeah, Vice Project Doom. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I love pleasant surprises. I really do. That's why I do this series. Just like, you find something new in these games too, that you honestly don't expect, and I like that. I really like that.